Good morning, everybody. This is Anthony Washington coming to you. I don't even know where to start. I haven't done a Facebook live video in a while, but I guess I'll start with this. I talk to a lot of people all across the country, even Canada. And it's all the same thing where people, they want to get the recruiting process started. They don't know this and they don't know that. Well, that's all fine and dandy. But when someone is telling you the information and they're telling you how to start, don't kind of look for them to run the process for you for free. I mean, let's be real. It's a lot of work that goes into this. And frankly, recruiting services are going to charge you a fee. It all depends on what that fee is. But a lot of places use computer systems to navigate your process. I would think that you would want someone such as myself that gives you that personal touch and actually runs the process for you from beginning to end. The one thing I wanted to leave here is that a recruiting process, look at it this way in the recruiting process. Can a computer system reach out to a coach after they've had bad information? And what I mean by that is, I had a situation where a coach initially contacted me after reaching out to them, and they said that they were no longer interested in the student athlete. And they told me why they weren't interested. They weren't interested because the coaches actually had the wrong information as to what the graduation year of was the student athlete. They thought the student athlete was graduating that year when in fact they did have an additional year before they graduated. So I was able to take care of that situation personally, and this kid now has a full ride scholarship. Now, those teeny little quirks, it may not seem like much to some, but a computer system cannot go back and forth with a human being and say, no, you have the wrong information. Here's the right information. You need to continue to be looking at this young lady. So long story short, young lady has a full ride, is a done deal. Miscommunication on the coach's part because on the college coach's part, because I did provide all of the correct information and made sure that it was resent so that they could do that. So when you're thinking about a recruiting service, think about it. All the bells and whistles are fine. I mean, that's all a good thing. But at the end of the day, it's all about the human communication. Just like what's going to happen when your kid gets on campus. Your coach may use things like, texting and stuff like that to get out a lot of messages. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the human interaction one-on-one. And that's the same way with the recruiting process from the very beginning to the very end. So if you're looking for someone who's going to take care of your student athlete and is going to have that personal communication going forward with you, with the coaches, and you're looking for that personal touch. You don't need all the bells and whistles. All that stuff doesn't get a student athlete recruited. It's all about the personal communication and putting out the proper information. And when something goes wrong, having that personal, that human being able to go back and say, no, let's fix this. We got it's a lot of money on the line, and we want these student athletes to get an education and to get a free education.